Hi, I'm Erin Zettle. I'm a Family Literacy Center board member and a licensed attorney in the state of Michigan. I practice mostly criminal law. We're creating these informational videos to help inform our students about certain legal issues. This legal advice is general advice. It isn't addressing any specific legal problem. It's also valid as of March 2024. The laws change all the time. I want to talk about court-appointed attorneys. And look, movies, TV, general word of mouth, we get a very bad rap a lot of the time. And that's fair because, like any profession, there are bad apples in the attorney's world, and there are bad court-appointed attorneys as well. But here's the thing. If you are charged with a crime, if you are in the criminal legal system, you really need to ask for an attorney to be appointed to represent you. There are so many things that you might not know you don't know. For instance, if you're charged with driving with license suspended, it's a 93-day misdemeanor. It's no big deal. The prosecutor will offer you a deal where you can just pay fines and costs. No problem, no probation, no jail time, just put in your debit card and you can walk away. But what they won't mention to you, and it's not because they're bad people or they're trying to be sneaky, but it's because they don't represent you. They represent the state of Michigan. And it's not their job to inform you of all of the potential ramifications of taking a plea offer. What they won't tell you is that if you plead guilty to driving with license suspended, your license is automatically suspended for an additional calendar year, which means no driving anywhere, not to school, not to work, nowhere, no license, 1 year. So if you get caught again, you'll get a driving with license suspended second offense, which is a 1-year misdemeanor. More fines, more costs, more suspension. Again, it's not the prosecutor's job to tell you these things. It's not the police's job to tell you these things. You ask for a court-appointed attorney to make sure that you can understand all of the ramifications. If you're charged with a drug offense, there's a program called 7411 where if you're eligible, you could go on probation, and at the end, your charges could be dismissed. There are different diversion programs available. There are things like sentencing guidelines to talk about maybe how long you may or may not have to go to jail. There's plea negotiations to be done. There are a lot of steps in the process. And court-appointed attorneys in general, our jobs are not to waltz in and get all the charges dismissed and waltz you out the front door. Our jobs are to translate the legal language, help navigate the system with you, and make sure you understand exactly what's going to happen, answer your questions, and make sure you know things like, hey, you can take that deal, it's a good deal, but your license will be suspended for another year. So we did another video about different diversion programs that you should take a look at, but mostly don't be afraid to ask for that court-appointed attorney. Will it cost you a little bit of extra money in fines and costs if you're eventually convicted? It might. In some counties it won't, in some counties it will. It's a sliding scale. But it will be infinitely less money than the mistake of not knowing what you don't know may end up costing you. So, wrapping up, here's another standard lawyer disclaimer. This isn't specific legal advice. If you have a legal problem, please consult an attorney. And look, a lot of paid attorneys, not court-appointed attorneys, they have free consultations.